And she does this whole presentation based upon this premise, which is absolutely, totally bogus.
His economic plans make historic investments in underserved communities and put equity at the heart of our recovery. His ambitious agenda builds on a legacy of Americans forging opportunity out of crisis. These aren't feel-good policies. The evidence is clear. Investing in equity is good for economic growth.
Investing in equity is good for economic growth. What the hell does that even mean? It sure sounded wonderful. She can sling it. Mayor Pete can sling it. Obama can sling it. Investing in equity. You remember when the Dodgers won the World Series and the black broadcaster named Harold Michael asked Mookie Betts, the Dodger star, when did you first realize you were the only African American in the World Series? And what was his response? Just now. More than that, Carmichael prefaced the question with, everybody's talking about the fact that you're the only African American in the World Series. Harold Reynolds. And everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. Nobody talked to Mookie Betts about it. By the way, Mookie Betts' boss, the manager, black. So I guess that doesn't count. So you have a black broadcaster asking a black player who has a black manager why there aren't more African Americans in the league. And I chose the word African American because there are a lot of blacks. They're just not from here. And what Betts essentially was saying is, I didn't realize it was an issue. I didn't realize it was a problem. I'm just trying to win the World Series over here. No one's talking about it to me. And then that star poker player named Phil Ivey, interview on 60 Minutes by a black correspondent. Has racism affected your career as a poker player? He goes, no. No, poker's about green. You see, when there isn't a supply of racism, you have to find new sources. That's why these liberals sit around and say things like, wow, look at this Capitol riot. I wonder what would have happened had these protesters been largely black. Now, they weren't largely black, but let's speculate what would have happened if they were, because that advances our agenda, and the agenda is to convince much of the country that America remains systemically racist, because that's the card they play every election time to get 13% of the population to vote 95% for one party. And as Chris Matthews pointed out, mostly this is for white liberals, because most white liberals would never, ever vote for somebody if they thought they were racist. So make the other side look racist. And that also will ensure the white liberal vote as well. And people like Larry Elder, well, they're the enemy. They're the bad guy. That's how clever these guys are. I'm Larry Elder.